Hey Reformed Fit fan, I am coming to you from Reformed HQ, probably in a slightly different fashion to what I thought I might be when we popped yoga on the schedule of this beautiful new space. But that is usually what happens when we're busy making plans, the world has other ideas. So here we are. This is a really nice way to still keep our little community and connection going. It's also forced us all, I suppose, to slow down a little, and it's also given many of us the gift of time. I know for me personally it has, I'm not rushing from one place to the next because there's actually nowhere to go, and it's also allowed me to go back and start doing some activities that I might not have previously made time for, felt like I had enough time for. They're a little bit lower on the priority list, so yoga might be one of those for you. So if you're coming back to the practice after a while, it's really nice to have you, or if you're trying it for the first time, also nice to have you. But if you're a regular yogi, welcome back. I hope this practice just brings you a little bit of sense of calm, even if it's just for the next 30 or 40 minutes, to sort of ignore all the information that's going on in the outside world and just really be present with yourself in your mat, and thank yourself for giving yourself that little bit of time out from whatever your daily schedule looks like right now, and it's just really, really important to not only look after the body but also the mind, especially when we do have that extra time on our hands. So we're going to get started. We're just going to do a really nice vinyasa flow today, just movement to breath. Don't be concerned about what the shapes look like because we are just making shapes. So we will get started in a comfortable seat. You can choose to sit cross-legged, maybe with the palms facing up, or you can also come onto your knees, sinking the bum back down onto your heels. Whichever you choose, I want you to slightly maybe tuck the tailbone under and then lightly pull that belly button into spine. Close down the eyes and start stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other, growing nice and tall. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Maybe getting out any little crinkles in the neck, stretching the neck from side to side. And then we'll meet in a little bit of stillness. I want you to take both of your hands just to your belly, and we'll start taking some nice long breaths in through the nose. And then just out through the mouth. Keep going with that. Beginning to let the tension from the day or your sleep from the night before just roll out of your neck, down your lower back, and turn your focus inward. Maybe just noticing the rise and fall of the belly with each breath. Really beginning to land here. Really using the whole breath. So inhale up through the belly, bottom of the lungs, the chest, right up to the shoulders. And then exhaling, reverse that. So shoulders drop, lower chest, ribs, belly. Two more rounds. And when you've finished your second round, we're going to meet in a 4-point kneeling or tabletop position. So coming onto your mat. Just placing your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. We'll do a series of cat-cow. So dipping the belly, look up, inhale. Curve through the spine on the exhale. Turn the gaze towards the belly. Another round. Dipping the belly down, we look up, inhale. Exhale, curve. Maybe blinking open the eyes if they were still closed. And let your gaze follow what your body is doing. Maybe looking up a little higher than your first 2 rounds. One more curve through the spine, and we'll meet in a nice flat back position. So back towards our neutral spine. Now what I want you to do is press through all 4 corners of your hands. We're going to get a really nice foundation set up here. So pressing through all 4 corners of your hands, almost gripping the mat with your fingertips. I want you to turn your elbow creases so that they face forward. Really helps locking those shoulders in nice and strong. Keep that. Lightly pull the belly button towards the spine for a strong core. Tuck the toes under, and then lift top of your knees 1 to 2 inches off the mat. Keep that. Building a little fire in the legs, a super strong foundation in the arms. Take a nice big breath in. Stay for the exhale, let it go. 1 more inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale, press the hips up towards the sky. First one for the day, so maybe pedal out the feet left and right. And keeping that foundation set up with our hands, all 4 corners of our hands pressed into the mat, and elbow creases facing forward as much as we can. We'll meet in stillness here. And take a nice big breath in. And on the exhale, try and bring your chest a little more closer towards your upper thighs. This might mean that you have to lift your hips a little bit higher. And then lengthen down through the backs of the legs. It's not overly important for your heels to touch the floor. Everybody is made entirely differently. Some people have just got a little more length in their hamstrings than others. Alright, let's rise up onto our toes, inhale. Lengthen through the backs of the legs, exhale. So nice. Feel that stretch, 2 more rounds. Inhale, rise up. Lower down on the exhale. 1 more time, rise up. Lengthen all the way down. Turn your gaze to look forward. Step the right foot forward between your feet. Drop the back knee. Reach the hands forward for a nice Anjaneyasana shape. Really good. So here, just square your hips off to the front of the mat, and you almost want to pull your front foot and back knee together. So little twist like that. Keep that. Pull the belly button in and reach the arms up nice and tall. Now with your right hand, I want you to grab your left wrist and then lean over for a nice side bend. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, maybe reach a little more. Return to center. Place the hands down beside your feet. Tuck the back toe. Step the right foot back and left leg forward. Anjaneyasana on the other side. Drop that right knee. Reach the arms up. Adjust the hips if you need. Good. Pull that belly button into spine. Roll the shoulders down your back. Reach up. Left arm grabs right wrist. Nice side bend. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe lean a little more. Return to center. Plant your hands down beside your feet. Tuck your back toe. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. And a nice forward fold. Ragdoll pose. So grab opposite elbows with opposite hands and just lengthen all the way up through the backs of the legs, right down your spine. And when you reach the top of your neck, I want you to nod your head up and down. Maybe shake your head no. Take a deep breath in here. Pull the belly button into your spine to make a little space. On the exhale, maybe lower a little bit more. Really nice feeling. Take both hands to the floor. I want you to plant your right hand down and lift your left arm towards the sky. Open up for a nice twist. Bend your right knee a lot here. Just like before, inhale. And exhale, maybe twist a little more. Return hands to center. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Bend that left leg, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Open up a little more. Plant the hands down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Good. Bending at the knees, we reach up, rise up. We're going to go through 3 sun salutations. So hands come to center, drag them down the middle of your body, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down, step back into a high plank position. Hold here. Just like in our setup, all 4 corners of the hands, elbow creases come forward. Pull the belly button to spine. Drop the knees down. Lower down halfway. Turn your gaze to look forward. Cobra pose. Lower the belly down. We look forward. Nice work. Tuck the toes. Push up off the knees. We meet in downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes to me. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Reach, rise up. You've got round 2. Hands meet. Come all the way down to the center of the body. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Step back into that high plank position. Drop to the knees if that's where you'd like to go. Or take your first chaturanga, bending at the elbows, lowering down halfway. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog, look up. Thighs are off the mat here. Lift the hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Round 2. Now step forward or bend the knees, look forward, jump lightly towards the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at the knees, reach up, rise up. 1 more round. Forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold. Plant the hands, step back to plank position. High to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Nice. Walk your feet towards your hands. Bending the knees as much or as little as you like. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Nice. Bend at the knees. Reach up. Chair pose. So bring your feet together. Bend at the knees. Sink the bum back and down. Making sure when you look down that your knees aren't forward of your toes. So you should be able to see your toes. Maybe give them a little wiggle. Pull your belly button in. Keep those arms reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, seal it lower. Really nice. So almost there. Building a little heat. Good. Inhale. Sink a little lower on the exhale. Maybe reach the arms up. Big push. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Nice work. Plant the hands down. Step the right foot back, left foot back. We meet in downward facing dog. Check in with your setup here. So we've got our hands pressed into the ground. Elbow creases forward. Chest is pressing towards those upper thighs. You've got it. Alright, let's start with some yoga. Right leg lift, inhale. Bring the knee towards your nose and dome your upper spine here to create some space. Really nice. Exhale, push it back up. 2 more, just like that. Knee towards your nose. 1 more. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Really nice. Step that foot in between your hands here. Nice little low crescent lunge. Rise up onto your fingertips and bring your chest and stomach just off your thigh there. Bend that back leg. Reach up, crescent lunge. Good work. Just like in that Anjaneyasana, we're going to pull those hips back so they're in line with the front of the mat. Pull that belly button into spine. Shorten the distance between hips and ribs. Reaching up. Inhale. Lower the back knee down to kiss the floor. Then press all the way back up. 2 more times. Lower down. Press up. Once more. Lower down. Press all the way back up. Nice work. Inhale here. Exhale, let's open up into Warrior 2. So with our Warrior 2, our back foot comes parallel to the back of the mat. The front knee stays bended, and we want that knee over the top of our ankle there. Nice work. Lengthen the arms out like you're pushing both walls away from you. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little lower. Really nice. A little bit of a strong hold here. If any thoughts come up, watch them come and watch them go. Just like the weather, this will pass. Flip the front palm, inhale. Reverse your warrior, reaching up towards the sky, keeping that bend in that front knee. Reach up a little more. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down so they frame that front foot. Step back into your high plank position. Take your flow meeting downward facing dog. Over the toes. Good work. Left leg lift, inhale. Curl that knee towards the nose, exhale. 2 more, just like that. Don't rush. Like you're moving through honey, keep those breaths nice and long. Back up, inhale. Exhale, step it on through. Now, low crescent lunge, lifting that chest off that upper thigh. Tips of the fingers might come off the floor. Bend that back knee just a little bit. Reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Good work. Square off the hips if you need to. Pull that belly button in. We lower down. Back knee touches the ground. Good. Press back up. 2 more. Lowering down. Press back up. Once more. So nice. Inhale here. Reach up a little more. Exhale, Warrior 2. Other side. Back foot parallel to the front of the mat. Lengthen through the arms. Check in with that knee. Make sure that it's tracking over our middle toes. So we may need to press it out just a little bit more. Gaze over that front hand. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Reach up towards the sky. Cartwheel the arms down. Step that left foot back. Take your flow in downward facing dog. And from here we build. Right leg lift, inhale. Knee towards the nose. 2 more times. Step it on through. Crescent lunge. 3 lunges. Inhale. Warrior 2 on the exhale. Little change here. Reach forward, side angle pose. So bottom arm comes to the top of the knee really lightly and open that chest up. Left arm comes towards the sky, gaze goes towards the left hand. Equal pressure through front and back foot. Keep breathing. 1 more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Hang sky. Cartwheel the arms down. Step that right foot back. Maybe this time you keep it lifted for a 3-legged. Take your flow. Downward facing dog is there for you. Let's keep going. Left leg lift. Inhale. Knee towards the nose. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Step it on through. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. So nice. Warrior 2. Side angle on the other side. Reaching forward. Left forearm comes to left knee. Reach up and over. Open your chest. Reach the arm towards the front of the room if you can. Make sure it's a light pressure on that front knee. 1 more breath. Warrior 2. Reverse. Take your flow. 3-legged if it's there for you. Downward facing dog. Let's keep going. Right leg lift, inhale. You've been here before. 3 times. 1. 2. 3. That's it. Step it through. Crescent lunge. 3 times. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale here. Side angle. Take a bind if it's there for you, reaching around, maybe grabbing the inside of your thigh. Lifting that bottom arm if it's there for you, reaching forward. 1 breath in, warrior 2. Stay for the change, straighten that front leg. Reach forward, triangle pose. Now imagine that you're between 2 panes of glass here. So you want to press the hips forward, chest comes back. Turn your gaze to look upwards. 1 more big breath in here. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn the palm, inhale, reverse that warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. Take your flow, 3-legged or otherwise. Downward facing. Left side. 3 times to the nose. 1. 2. 3. Place it in there. There we go. Reach up, crescent lunge 3 times to the floor. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Inhale. Exhale for our warrior 2. So nice. Reach forward, side angle. Take the bind. Bottom arm comes up if it's there for you. Take a breath. Warrior 2. Trikonasana on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach forward. Tip the hand down towards the floor. Open up through that chest. Press those hips forward. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse that warrior. Carve all the hands down. Take a float. Downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's take a child's pose. Little rest here. So drop the knees down. Bring them wide to the mat. Big toes to touch. Sink the back heels down. Sink all the way down. Chest down. Head down. Start to slow the breath just a little. With those long inhales that we had at the start of the class. Long exhales. Alright, now when you're ready, we'll come up and we'll meet in downward facing dog. A little bit of work left to go, but not too much. So, pressing through all 4 corners of the hands like we did at the start of the class. Setting up a good foundation, creases of the elbows are forward. We tap the back toes, lift the hips high, we meet in our downward facing dog. Just like we did before, lift your right leg to the sky and tie the curl in between the hands. Then you step that foot in, reach up, crescent lunge. Feels familiar. Open up, warrior 2. So nice. Straighten that front leg, reaching forward. Trikonasana. Little change here. Turn your gaze towards the floor. Bend that front knee a lot. Place your hand in front of your foot. Lift the back leg. Flex the lifted leg, toes towards your nose. And remember to breathe. Almost there. Inhale, open up a little more. Exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Really nice. Plant the hands. Step back into your downward facing dog. 1 full round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Left leg lift, inhale. Tie the curl towards the nose, step in between the hands. Rise up for crescent lunge. Inhale. Open up, warrior 2 on the other side. Just like before, we straighten that front knee. Reach forward, Trikonasana. Opening up. Rebend that front knee, using that left hand, place it in front of your foot. Bring the right leg up, flex the toes towards the nose. Turn the chest to open a little more. If it's there for you, lift the right hand. Inhale, lift the back leg a little higher because you can. Exhale something out. One more full round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back into your downward facing dog. Almost there. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, this time bring your right knee to your right elbow. Step it to the outside of your right hand. Lengthen through the spine, reach forward, roll your shoulders back and down. Hang out here for a little bit, just stretching through those hip flexors. Maybe taking some circles one way and circles the opposite way. And then if it feels good, I want you to drop that back knee down, untuck the toes. We'll come into a nice lizard lunge. So you can stay up on the fingertips or on the hands, or you can lower down onto your forearms or lower if it's available to you. You may choose to bring the knee out to the side and roll onto the outer blade of the foot. And remember, listen to your body. If this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Use the breath to send it to the places that feel a little bit sticky or stuck. And then trying to broaden through the chest so that we're not doming through the upper back, releasing a little bit of tension. Lengthen through the spine. And then pressing back up onto the hands, I want you to twist towards your right knee, reaching the right arm back and maybe catching the outside of your left foot. If you can't reach there, don't worry. Just twist through the upper body. Keep breathing. Those long breaths that we started with at the start of class. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And when you're ready, really gently let go of that back foot. Turn towards the front. Tap the back toes. Step back lightly into downward facing dog. Really nice. Leave that left leg, inhale. Knee towards left elbow. Hold. Place the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Lengthen through the spine, look forward, chest proud. Maybe take some circles. Stretch right through those hip flexors on the right side. Lower that back knee down, untuck the toes. Now if it's there for you, you can lower down onto your forearms. Maybe lean the knee out towards the side, rolling onto the outer blade of the foot there. One side is often very different from the other. And that can change from day to day as well. Let it be. Don't worry about it too much. If you want to move to the next position, you can. Feel free to stay. Pressing the arms up, reach that left arm back, maybe catching the outside of the right foot, twisting the chest open, bring that heel towards the bum. Checking in with the breath. And when you're ready, drop that back leg down really gently. Tap the back toes, step back into downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. Bend the knees a lot, rise onto the toes. Arms reach forward really slowly. Let your bum meet the mat. Flexing those toes forward, curve through your midline and rolling back down one vertebrae at a time. Alright, we're going to set up for some bridge poses. So, I want you to bring your knees towards the ceiling, feet flat on your mat. Your fingertips might graze the backs of your ankles. And you're going to press your hands down firmly into the mat. Now I want you to peel your hips up off the ground, lifting them up towards the ceiling as much as you can, pressing through the feet. Imagine that you've got a block or a ball between your knees so that your knees aren't out wide. You're squeezing the upper thighs in towards each other. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, maybe lift a little higher. And if you can, you might want to clasp your hands underneath your back and rolling up onto your shoulders. Good. Pressing up through the hips. Bring that chin just a little bit away from the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, let something go. Release the hands, the shoulders down, and slowly lower all the way back down. Really nice. Let the knees knock into each other to touch. Just let the body adjust a little bit. Checking back in with the breath. Alright, and when you're ready, we reset back up, second round. So, pressing through for all four corners of the feet, we lift the hips up towards the sky, nice and high, squeezing the buttocks. Imagine that you're squeezing a little ball or block between the knees. If there's enough space and it's there for you, roll the shoulders underneath you. Press up towards the sky a little more. If this feels good, stay here. Or if you want to, you can start by rising onto the right toes, maybe the left toes, finding a little bit more space. Pressing up, keep breathing. Here for one more full round of breath. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, let something go. Lower the heels, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way back down, no rush. Knocking the knees in towards each other. Letting your spine adjust back to neutral. And then just start windscreen wipering the knees from side to side. And then send the left leg long and hug the right knee into your chest. We'll come into a nice spine twist. So taking your left hand on top of your right knee, I want you to roll the right knee across your body and then turn to look towards the right. Making sure that your right shoulder is still on the ground. If it's not, just lift that leg up a little bit higher. Return to centre. Send the right leg long. Left leg into chest. Right hand comes onto the left knee. Left arm goes out to the side. Roll over towards the right side. Turn to look towards the left. Big twist. Perhaps with each exhale breath, you might twist 1 millimeter more. And then when you're ready, rolling back in towards the centre. And we're going to come into a nice happy baby. So bringing the knees both into your chest, grabbing the outer blades of your feet if you can reach them. If not, just grabbing behind the knees. And we're just going to pull the knees in towards our armpits. Keep that. Inhale here. On the exhale, maybe lengthen the tailbone down, pressing the feet towards the ceiling while using your hands to still pull them in towards the armpits. You might want to rock from side to side if that feels nice for you. And then when you're ready, bring your feet back down towards the mat, lengthen out for our final pose of Shavasana. See if I can get some nice Shavasana music on for you. So just coming all the way down to your most comfortable position. Taking up as much real estate as you can, so feet as wide as the mat. Turn your palms to face up. Returning to the breath that we had at the start of the class. Long inhales in through the nose. Long exhales out through the mouth. Beginning to notice some things around you in your environment. Maybe the temperature of the air, the sound of things going on outside of your room or outside if you're in the backyard. Lightly start to bring some movement back into the body. Wiggling the toes, maybe brushing the thumbs over your fingertips. Bring your legs together and reach your arms up over your head for one final big long good morning stretch. Taking a nice big breath in and a long breath out. And with as least effort as possible, coming all the way out to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed down. Bring the palms to touch. Bowing the head forward in gratitude. And thank yourself once again for taking some time out that's just for you. Take a nice big breath in And we say namaste. Thanks for joining me on that little yoga journey. This is very much out of my comfort zone, so it's taken a little bit to get this one done, but it's nice to be able to share the practice with you, because at this time it's super, super important to take a little bit of time out for not just your body but your mind as well. So if you've got any feedback, please always let me know or Duncan know. Hopefully we can make these things a regular thing until we can get you all back into the studio. So thanks for joining me, and until next time, you've got plenty of other workouts to jump on into as well.